Hey, what's up guys, it's Dean Game here, and in this video I'll attempt to complete tier 7 of the Thrawn event with my Gear 8 Phoenix squad. I want to give a shout out to one of our guildmates, Lino, because he advised all the guildies on what are the best modes to complete the event for the 7-star Thrawn using only Gear 8 Phoenix. So this is my first attempt. I give it a go. I do not have too high hopes because I know most members, it took quite a few tries to get RNG right, but let's see how it goes. And also at the end of the video I'll just show you my Phoenix squad, their abilities and what mods I use to hopefully complete this event. So without further ado, let's go straight in. Alright, here we go. This is exciting stuff, guys. First attempt. Alright, okay. My turn. Alright. To be honest, I haven't really used Phoenix much, so I do not really know how to best use them, to be honest. So it's still a learning process for me. It looks like this will take quite a few attempts. So I'll save you all my attempts and I'll let you know once I complete on how many attempts I needed to do. Alright, see you later guys. And welcome back guys. This was, I think, my 15th attempt where RNG gods finally smiled upon me and decided to let me have a 7-star Thrawn. I just kept going until everything clicked. So yeah, the overall strategy was first remove the buff from the Stormtrooper and then go after Death Troopers. You have to be lucky enough with RNG so that the enemy, they don't quickly take out one of your toons, but they just kind of spread their damage all around. So it gives you time to recover protection. So, do not get discouraged, just keep on going, it will happen for you. So I've taken out first Death Trooper there, then I went after the second one. Added the revive buff on Kanan, so if he gets killed he'll get back revived. Now the reason why I went after Death Trooper first, because they can kill one of your toons and they can't get revived, plus they can daze and stun, so they can destroy the flow of your attack. So here my Kanan was very low health already, but with both Death Troopers out I didn't have to worry about him being terminated and not being able to be revived again. So then I went after Stormtrooper Commanders next because they can heal. So going after the next Stormtrooper Commander. Added a bit of armor shred to reduce the defense. And here I put a taunt up with Kanan. Doesn't matter if his health is low. See, in there Thrawn wasted his fracture on Kanan, and Kanan got revived thanks to Hera special. So it's really about luck who Thrawn fractures. It's really about down to RNG. So just keep going. Do not get discouraged. You will get there. Plus, as I said, I've never really used Phoenix, so it took me also a few attempts to figure out how to best use their abilities and things like that. So obviously, add armor shred on to Thrawn to reduce his defense. Take out Stormtrooper, and now it's 5-on-1, which to be honest, I wasn't sure how it will go. It was my first chance to go 5-on-1 with Thrawn. As you can see, he has very high protection, so he put up quite a fight, to be honest. But I did prevail. Hey! We're almost there, getting there. There you go, protection up for Ezra. Ezra can do some good damage. See, one thing about Thrawn, once he has a debuff on him, he will cleanse and waste his attack. Oh, lost Zeb. Alright, come on, there you go, boom! 7-star Thrawn coming up. So as promised, I just want to show you my Phoenix squad more in detail, so that you can see all their abilities and gear and mods and everything. So as you can see, Kanan, gear 8, maxed all his abilities except the Zeta, of course. In terms of mods, it's all health mods, obviously focusing on secondary protection, as you can see here. Again, trying to get as much as secondary protection, health, and also a bit of critical chance if you can. Obviously primary protection, more protection, so it's all about health and protection, and if you can get some secondary critical chances, I have here, and here protection as well, and more critical chance. So if you look at his combined stats, you're looking about 23k of health, 21k of protection, and then also looking at his critical chance, give it a bit of a boost. So that's Kanan. Zeb, yeah, maxed most of his abilities, didn't do his basic, didn't have enough Omegas, and of course no Zeta on him. So similar like Kanan, pretty much stacked him with health. Again, lots focusing on secondary stats such as protection and health. I chucked in a couple of potency mods as well, as you can see, and primary stat potency on the cross, and more protection there, and more protection there, and his combined stats. So you know, try to do as much health and protection as you can, similar like Kanan, but you know, instead of trying to increase his crit chance, just try to get his potency up a bit so he can daze and possibly stun and stagger. Onto Ezra. Ezra I geared up for obviously for damage, so I added crit chance and crit damage mods, but at the same time tried to get some speed and protection in there as well on secondary stats. So as you can see, I was adding some speed and protection on him. Here focused on primary protection, and you know, wherever you can, secondary health, secondary protection. Add crit damage on him, because obviously he's the main damage dealer, and also added speed on the arrow, just you know, that he gets to go more often. His combined stats, health and protection, got a bit of a boost. So see, like kind of average speed mods, added 55 speed, and obviously maxed out his crit damage and his crit chance at 34%. In terms of his abilities, I didn't have enough Omegas, and they obviously didn't do the Zeta on here, and I didn't have enough Omegas for this one. Then onto Sabine, also geared her up as a damage dealer, because Ezra and Sabine, you know, were the key. Again, pretty much similar like everybody else. Maxed all the ability except one Zeta and one Omega here. And quite similar like Ezra, crit chance, crit damage with focus on secondary protection, really. And if you can get some speed in there as well, is useful. And again, critical damage on the primary there, and some speed. And combined for Sabine, similar like Ezra, quite low in health and protection. Added some speed, as is not much as Ezra, only 35 extra speed. Maxed out crit damage and a bit of critical chance there. And finally Hera, as you can see, only I maxed only her leadership, all the others are on level 7. And for her the main focus was speed, so I gave her all my, you know, the best speed mods. So we got 12 speed on there, 9 on there, 9 more there, and I get focusing on protection, a bit of speed, more protection and speed, and finally speed. So Hera should kind of, be optimized for speed and protection. So there you go. These are my 5 Phoenix squads I didn't use Chopper, and I was able to complete probably in about 15 attempts. So, don't get discouraged, just keep on going until, RNG kind of gets in place for you to complete. So it is possible to complete with Gear 8 if you're very persistent and patient. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.